Who with me? It like a rhyme by myself. I get caught and get that time, I'm doing that time by myself. It like I'm praying for my will. It like I'm praying for my health. Who with me? It like I'm rhyme by myself. I get caught and get that time, I'm doing that time by myself. I keep taking all these drugs, it like I'm praying for my.
Hey, what's going on? It's your girl, Tampa Mystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. And listen, I got the bank checking in. He came out and tore up the stage at OG Bigger Rankin's birthday bash. What's going on with you, bro?
We're good with you. I'm all right today. How about you?
I'm doing good. I appreciate you being here. Give me some love. You know what I'm saying? You feel that? We transferring that good positive energy, positive vibe. That's what it's all about, man. Sometimes there be some weirdos in the world out here. I just experienced one, but it ain't about her. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, it's your boy Bank. Y'all know we're good. Coming checking in for Spotless Sound.
Man, you from the 229?
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to us about that. So you from Savannah?
No, I'm from Albany, Georgia.
Are you from Albany? Okay, so talk to us about, being are you still out there or you live up here now?
I just moved up here recently, like the past month.
Got you. Take us back, man. What was it like growing up in Albany for you?
Growing up in Albany, pretty easy, you know what I'm saying? Pretty good. Ain't no upscale spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just like any other city.
Got you. It's crazy because I moved to Atlanta back in 2013, and I started doing showcases out here, and one of my best friends, she graduated from Albany State University, so she still had a lot of connections down there in the city. So during Albany State Homecoming Week, I went out there and did a showcase, me and Bigger Rankin, and it was my first time touching down in the city, and man, we got so much love and support. Like, a lot of people came out, and I was kind of unsure how it was going to be because I'd never been there before. And, man, the city came and showed out. So big shout out to Albany, Georgia, man, for sure.
What year that was that you did that?
That was, I want to say it was 2014 or 15.
Okay, that was before I started, right?
Yeah. And I don't even remember the name of the venue, but I just know it was like kind of a strip, and it had like a bunch of different businesses. And
You were downtown?
Yeah, it was downtown. So, yeah, it was a great turnout. I had a good time. Why did you get into music?
I got into music. It wasn't really nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stay out of trouble in the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Around the time I graduated, I had a couple partners and my cousin. They just introduced me to the studio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was playing around with it at first. And I actually did my first song. I let a couple people hear it. They were like, you got a voice for it. Keep going.
There you go. And that's the thing. When you got people around you that you know are going to keep it G with you, you got to listen to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, we as humans, we sometimes will procrastinate or be like, oh, I'm going to give it a try. But it takes other people to really push us and motivate us sometimes. Right. We're human. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Was there anybody in your area in particular that was doing music that motivated you?
Yeah, it's a couple people doing music in the area that motivate me. You got Big Hot from the West Side, you know what I'm saying? Allegheny Trout. You got Hustler Rue. There's a lot of people down there doing it. They have emotion. They having, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope, man. So when you first started doing music, what was it like for you out there? Were people tuning in, tapping in? Were they supporting? Keep it G with me.
Yeah, when I first started doing music, you know what I'm saying? Anybody go tap in when you just posting a lot of money and stuff.
Right, of course. Because they want to ride your wave.
Right, you gotta grab their attention. So when I first started doing it, I was doing a little Triller video. You know what I'm saying? I probably get $2,000-$3,000.
Yeah.
Just throw the money in the video.
There you
while
go.
the song playing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Grab their attention. And once I kept going, they were like, all right, he's serious. It's a couple people paying attention. I'm still grabbing people's attention. There we go.
Absolutely. And I just want to elaborate on what you said. You're definitely doing the right thing, because the one thing that I really learned about social media, especially like Triller and TikTok, is that the crowd that's on there, they want to see other stuff besides just like music videos.
Right.
So you got to do stuff and put your music in the video. Like you said, you was throwing money and stuff, but had your music, right?
Right.
That's exactly what you need to do on those platforms. So you're definitely doing the right thing, because it's like, I'm entertaining them, but I'm sliding my music on in there too. You know what I'm saying?
They want to see something that gonna motivate them.
Exactly. Absolutely. I had a guest recently who told me that he was posting like his music videos on TikTok and he wasn't getting a lot of traction, but he also makes grills. He said as soon as he started posting him making grills, putting his music in the background, he went viral.
Right.
People want to see what else you got going on. So you're definitely doing the right thing. What brought you out to the ATL?
Really, we just I'm with a independent label, and we trying to get it up out of the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations on that. That's big.
Coming from the city we come from, you know what I'm saying? We just wanted to reach out and get more support than what we got already.
Yeah.
keep it going, get to the next level.
Absolutely, most definitely. Can I invite you to come with me to an event coming up and you be one of my guests?
Yes, ma'am. I'm with it.
Okay, so September 16th, you probably heard me talk about it at the showcase. DJ Butterrock has the CX1 DJs music conference that he does every year, and I've been hosting it probably for the last 10 years. And they allow me to bring some guests through. So I want to invite you to come through, because I know you're fairly new out here. I want you to meet some people and, showcase your talent. Right. So you and your manager come through and be one of my guest performances. I'll give you all the details when we get off here. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
All right, that's a bet, man. So since you started doing music, how long has it been since you really started taking it seriously?
I started rapping probably about 2019 after I graduated.
Okay.
I started taking it serious in the middle of 2020. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, during the pandemic.
Right.
So let's talk about that a little bit, because the pandemic was a bittersweet. Like, we couldn't really go anywhere, but I think it gave us time to really focus on what we want to do, because we were stuck in the house and stuff like that. How would you say doing music through the pandemic, did it help you, would you say, because there was a pandemic, or did it, talk to us about that?
Yeah, it kind of helped me because it kept me out of a lot of people fade. A lot of distractions were gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? Through the quarantine or whatever, I would pretty much just listen to beats, write music, go to the studio, stuff like that.
Absolutely. You were staying active.
Right.
And that's
making no trailer video. That wasn't a lot of trailer video coming.
I know that's right. That's dope, man. How many songs would you say, if you could take a guess, that you've released since, you started doing music?
All I know is I got
a lot.
I got 2 albums out. But I got an EP and an album out. The Come Up out now on all platforms. You can look it up. The Bank, The Come Up is out now, all platforms.
Okay.
And I got a mixtape we finna get ready to drop.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Spotlight compilation, and I'm finna deluxe on the album, so that comes soon.
So it's safe to say that you are in the studio working a lot.
Right.
Do you got a setup at your crib where you can record?
Yeah, we got our own studio down there.
That's what I'm talking about. I think as an artist these days, you got to have your own setup, even if it's just to record and then you send it off for the mixing and mastering, because you want to be able to get in there anytime and vibe out. Yep. By the time you book a studio session, drive to that studio session, you done lost your vibe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So how does your concepts come up for your songs? Is it just stuff you go through? Like, talk to us about your creative process when you put a song together.
It'd be like you said, it's stuff that you go through. Like one of the songs I did at the showcase the other day, it was like, when I wrote that song, I was going through something. That's why it felt like I rhymed by myself. So it'd be the feeling and the emotion that I'm going through at the time. You know what I'm saying? So
you put it through your music.
Right.
Did you move to Atlanta by yourself?
Nah, we came up here. It was the CEO of the label.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We came up here together.
That's a blessing. That is a blessing right there, because sometimes it's hard to get other people to see your vision and your dream and get them on board, especially to move to a different city with you.
And then we know a couple people up here, cause like I said, we be networking. With us being who we are, we gotta network. You gotta reach out and get connections. So you never know where you go end up at.
Nah, that's big facts. Like, to keep it all, I've been in this music business for 12 years, and like damn near everything I do has come from the connections I've made and the relationships that I built. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, not even to throw names out there, but a lot of people rock with me and have come to my events and stuff just off the strength of doing exactly what you said, networking and building those relationships.
Right.
Relationships will put you in places that money cannot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because you build a relationship with someone, people gonna want to rock with you. But what I've learned, sometimes people got all the money in the world, but if they got an a-hole attitude, like old girl out there, I'm gonna be like, man, get out my face.
Yeah, it is. That's something I had to learn, because I went. Still to this day, I still got to work on networking. You know what I'm saying? I go around a room full of people that I don't know, and sometimes I won't say nothing. It depends on how I feel.
Yeah, and it can be. I know me personally, and most people don't believe me when I tell them this, because I do events and stuff. But I have like social anxiety. Like, sometimes I get out and I'm like, I don't want to talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
get around a lot of
people. I get a little social anxiety, and I'm like, man, I just want to go sit in the corner over there. But what I find is once I start like talking to people, I kind of break out of that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, you gotta get warmed up.
you gotta get warmed up. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like turning your car on in the wintertime, you gotta warm it up a little bit.
Turn that heat on.
And, you know, I tell artists, you know, like when you go out to the showcases, that's why we don't start performances right away, because we want to allow the artist enough time to move around and say, hey, you know, my name is The Bank. I'm performing tonight. You know, hope you like my performance. You know, if you introduce yourself like that, then you got a better chance of them paying attention when you're on stage. Cause like, oh man, bro was cool. He came up and introduced himself, you know, stuff like that. So, what are you focused on right now? I know you got this mixtape in the works. You got a label situation.
Right now, we just dropped Boss Video. Is that like number 6, 7 on the album? Feature Hitman said that's a very high level video.
That's dope. Where'd you guys film it at?
We shot it up here. We had got a little mansion out there somewhere.
Oh, nice. Okay.
We shot the video. It real upscale.
It's already on YouTube?
Yes,
I'm gonna make sure I go check that out. Who shot the video for you?
8 Blocks, shot by 8 Blocks. Shout out to him.
Okay, so that's somebody you met out here or somebody you already knew?
I already knew him. I had shot a couple videos with him in the past. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. He known around. He known up here in the city too, though. Yeah. He do a lot of camera work.
There's so many great video guys out here in Atlanta. Like, there's so many of them out here. But that's important, you know. When you put a song out, you gotta campaign it. You gotta have a great visual behind it. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what you did. So you got an upcoming mixtape.
Yeah, we got the Spotless compilation mixtape finna get ready to come out, and I got the deluxe I'm working on for the album.
How often are you in the studio recording?
Usually I hit the road, go back down to the city every weekend, go do like 2-3 songs while I'm there.
Wow, you be on the road all the time?
I hit the road almost every weekend.
Man, that's that work ethic right there. I hate driving.
And I gotta do the drive.
And you gotta do the driving.
Right.
And that's like what? I mean, I guess depending on how fast you're driving, like 3-4 hours, something like
about 2.5.
2.5. Oh,
2.5, 2.
Depends
on where you're going.
What's the dashboard? What's the speed limit speedometer look like when you driving down there?
I try not to go over 85.
Right, exactly. You don't want to do too much. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to do too much. I try to just go 10 over that shit.
Right, because what I learned quickly when I first moved to Georgia is they have what's called a super speeder fee.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like not only do you get your ticket, but if you're going, I think, more than 10 over, you get a super speeder fee on top of that. I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to get, because I got a ticket the first week I was here. And I was like, it was like $200. I'm like, bro, I just spent all this money moving here. Now I got a $200 ticket on top of it. So yeah, you're right. I try to stay in no more than 10 over the speed limit, because they will nail you. And in South Georgia, there be a lot of racist police out there. I ain't gonna lie. Boy,
they'll try to get you.
They will. And I'm just like, so yeah, you got to be mindful of that. So now that you're here in ATL, what's it like back home? Are they really supporting you? Showing you love?
As of now, it's a lot of support shown. You know what I'm saying? Cause they see once people see you trying to move and do better, they'll be watching out for you. They ain't gonna show you love right out the bat, but they watch. Yeah. And then you know they watch. But I feel it coming.
Yeah, that's dope, man. So, when can we anticipate the mixtape to release? Are you still kind of contemplating on that?
We still add more songs. We probably like at 14 right now, but we still put more songs on it.
Yeah.
So it just whenever we say we done recording music.
Yeah, you'll know when it's ready. So let's talk about who are some of the producers on the project.
We got an in-house producer right now, Ren 3 Time. We got him on that heavy.
Got you. So he's doing a lot of the production on there. Right. Does he do your mixing and mastering for you as well?
For the mixing and mastering, I be coming up here sometime, going to Dreamlight Recording Studio.
Okay.
But we got an in-house producer too, C-Bank, Carson C-Bank.
Man, how many people are involved with your movement?
I want to say about 15, 20.
That's dope. That's dope, man. Like, it's really one of the hardest things to do is build a solid team.
Right. But all of we like family.
Yeah.
Family oriented. So.
That's amazing, because people be flaking out and their work ethic sometimes don't be up to par. And it's like, that's when you got to show that tough love. Right. That's when you got to learn, don't take it personal as business. You got to go. Right. What would you say throughout your journey in music, since you've been doing it, has been the most valuable lesson that you've learned?
It go take time doing it.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing go pop overnight.
Yeah.
It might look like it's overnight, but it ain't gonna be overnight.
Yeah, that's biggest facts ever. Man, I'll tell you, like, and I think that we sometimes as human, we want instant gratification.
Right.
Or we've been doing it for a while and we're like, man, I'm still not where I want to be. And we get a little discouraged. Like, I've been doing this 12 years and I've definitely made progress, but I'm not where I want to be. What's keeping you motivated?
Like I said, I got some good people around me, you know what I'm saying? When I go to the studio, everybody makes sure that I can focus, you know what I'm saying? Once I get in that focus on, I still motivate myself just from what I went through, you know what I'm saying, what I seen. So it like self-motivation, then some people around me, they motivate me.
That's a great quality to have, to be self-motivated, because most humans are not self-motivated.
Right.
That's why they lose, you know, and that's why they in their mind can't figure out why things aren't getting better, because they're not motivating themselves. They're okay with just getting by. Like, they're okay with going to work and making just enough money to pay their bills, and that's it. We aspire to be bigger than that.
Right.
So let's talk about that a little bit. You know, within this music business, I think it's important we got to have multiple hustles. We can't just do one thing. So besides being a dope artist, what else are you into?
I like doing a little cameo, you know what I'm saying? I pop up in people videos.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? If it's a little acting part or something like
Yeah,
that, I'll do it. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
dope.
I ain't scared to do nothing, get in front of the camera.
I know that's right. And that's a quality as well. That's a gift, because some people, they freeze up when they get behind the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing like that. Like you say, you get that car started.
Yeah, there you go. We starting the car up. We revving that thing up. That's dope, man. So have you done that? Have you got any type of roles in any movies yet, or any independent films?
Not in no movies. I did a couple of roles in videos.
Okay.
Something like that.
That's a great start, though. And doing stuff like that could open up a lot of new doors for you, because I'm a big advocate, if you're an artist, to be tapped into other communities. And what I mean by that is, some artists are gamers. Some artists ride motorcycles, right? So now it's opening them up to a whole new community of people. Acting would definitely be one. That's going to open you up to a whole new community of people. So, you know, they got a lot of talent agencies out there that seek extras, paid extras. You know, you might want to, if that's something that you're serious about, you might want to register with a couple of these agencies, because every time they have, you know, roles for like extras or whatever, they'll send you an email and tell you, okay, you're going to make $200 for the day. It might not be a lot, but it's something. It's a start, and it's gonna potentially put you in a position to meet the right people who could get you them bigger roles. You know what I'm saying? That's dope, man. So let's talk about your independent label. What's the name of it?
Spotless Sound.
Who came up with the concept?
Came up with the concept. My aunt Erie and the CEO.
Yeah.
How
many artists are signed to the label?
Right now, I want to say we got 3 artists.
Okay.
Right now, Me Goda and Pakistan Bart.
Are the artists, that name sounds so familiar, Pakistan Bart? Why do I know that name?
You probably know him.
That I definitely know that name, because that's a standout kind of name. Yeah. I don't know, because I do a lot of blog work too. I get a lot of people to send me blog work, so I may have done some blogs for them. I have to look, but are they from your area as well?
I live from the east side of Albany.
Oh, okay. Are they still out there?
Yeah, they still down there.
They're not gonna move up here.
We trying to get it. Trying to get it.
They haven't took that plunge yet.
Yeah, see, Goda still young right now. So.
Oh, okay, got you. Understood. Understood. That's dope, man. You know, let's talk about, you know, besides the guys that are on your label, have you been working or collabing with any other artists?
Yeah. I collab with Hitman. He from like the next city over from our city.
Yeah.
Me and Hitman got a lot of work together.
So let's talk about that. When you decide that you want to work with another artist, what is it about them that makes you say, this is somebody I want to get a song with?
I seen bro grind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I seen him on the grind, and then he cool with somebody with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they from the same city. So, like, when we linked up, bro vibe right and everything, so, like, I can look at him as a partner, a big brother, something like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was digging, because I'm glad you said what you said. You said you seen his grind. When artists connect and collab, you got to make sure that it makes sense. They got to want to push that record as hard as you do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be the only one putting money behind it and pushing it, and they just over there chilling.
Right, not to cut you out, it's just like the boss video we did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, once I came with him with the idea how we go do the video and we go do that, bro, with everything we see.
That's what I'm talking about.
He promoted that song 10 times, just like we did.
That's what I'm talking
shared
about.
It 10 times a day, he shared it 10 times a day.
And that's the type of artist that you want to continue to do work with and continue to build with.
Right.
And he's out there, you said the next city over from Albany?
Right, he from Sylvester.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've never been there, but I for sure have heard of it. Yeah. That's really dope. So since you've been out here in the A, man, like what's it been like for you?
It been good, you know what I'm saying? The city move fast, you just got to get with it, get low.
No, that's facts. I remember I watch a lot of interviews because I've been doing interviews for so long, and I seen one with 2 Chainz, and he said, you got to get on board or get left behind.
Right.
And that's just the biggest facts ever. And that's why 2 Chainz is in his 40s and he's still able to put out music and have the young crowd tune in because he gets on board with what people want or want to do or get left behind.
Right, and another thing, 2 Chainz good with that fashion stuff too.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's another thing I like to look at. I like to look at that fashion, you know what I'm saying? Because if you come out there looking just like anybody, they gonna be like, I ain't got much interest in that person.
Right,
you know
you just gonna blend in with everybody else.
You gotta fit that part that you're trying to play now.
Nah, for real. If you want to be a superstar, you gotta come out looking like a superstar.
Right.
Carry yourself like that. So with that being said, is fashion interest for you? Like maybe potentially having your own merch?
Yeah, we got some Spotless Sound merch on the way.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It go branch off into other stuff too.
Yeah.
We got stuff like that on the way.
That's dope because once you develop the initial brand, there's so many things that you can do with it.
Right.
You guys have a website put together yet?
All that coming up right now, like we
It'd be a lot.
Yeah, we started making the moves, but you know what I'm saying? As you go, you find out we gotta do this, we gotta do that.
Right.
We gotta do this. So you know what I'm saying? We still learning that we going.
No, listen, and that's what you gotta do. I think sometimes we have to consult with people on certain things, but a lot of it's good to learn on your own because now you really understand the business.
Right. Now we know how it go.
Exactly, because you want to be able to understand it so people aren't taking advantage of you.
Right.
Because there's a lot of shiesty people out here, a lot of scammers.
Yeah. A lot of folk that be hitting you on Instagram talking about they'll post you and do this and do that.
Man,
You know
I'll tell you what, it's so frustrating because I've experienced it. I'm sure you have. Like, I've paid people to do stuff for me, and I never got anything from it. I never got my money back. I never heard from them again. That's why sometimes, too, you got to learn to do a lot of stuff for yourself.
Right.
You know, that way you can cut out the middleman. That's why I video all my own interviews. That way I can do it myself.
Yeah.
It's done on my time. I ain't got to wait on nobody.
You gotta wait on nobody.
Right. Big facts, man. What can we expect from you next?
Like I say, y'all can expect that album, the deluxe of the album to be dropping soon. I'm probably adding like 7 more songs on it.
Okay.
I want to say I had 14 on it right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to add 7 more on there.
You going to hit them in the head.
Yeah.
We
got some more video we're working on too.
And that's dope, because if you're going to put out an album with a lot of songs, you want to have a few good visuals behind it.
They want to see what you talking about.
Hey, they absolutely do. Just like you said, doing the Triller videos and stuff like that. All that stuff is just great promo for your movement and what you got going on. Let's talk about the project a little bit. I know you're still adding songs to it, but let's build the anticipation.
Okay.
When people tune into it, what are they going to hear?
They go hear that certain trap music. They go hear the club music. They go hear some music you could just ride to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Something for the ladies?
I probably got 1 or 2 songs on there like that.
You gotta have at least one for the ladies, you know what I'm saying?
I got that Bad Habits up there.
Okay. So how important is it to you to have a very versatile project? Make sure that you got a little bit of something for everybody.
Because you don't want to just be, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to just
box yourself in.
Yeah, you don't want to box yourself in one crowd. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to go over here, go over there, go over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you, like, once you start doing tours with different artists, you know what I'm saying? You got this artist, they got a different demographic from this artist right here.
Yes.
But just say you got a tour with both of them, and you go on tour with this artist, and your music ain't up to par for that crowd.
Absolutely. I totally agree. Because it makes you more marketable.
Right.
Because like you said, someone may approach you and say, hey, I got a festival I want you to perform at, but there's going to be kids in attendance. You want to make sure you're ready for something like that.
Right.
You want to have Right, no gangster stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have something that's
else.
kid friendly. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it could be fun and turn up, but it's kid friendly because. And I like to use that as an example because there's a semi-pro basketball team out here that I'll book artists to perform halftime from time to time, and there's kids in attendance, so they're real particular on okay, the artist got to make sure they got some clean music.
Right.
You know, and you want to cater to everybody, like you said, something for the ladies, maybe something for the smokers. You know,
Yeah.
something for the people to ride out to, a little bit of everything. What about? Let's talk about your music itself, like dissecting a song. Another thing that I'm a big advocate of is within the song, you got to switch up your flows a little bit. You know, you don't want to sound the same all the way through. How important is it to you to like, you know, really make your the song very diverse?
With me, like when I be making a song, I want to tell you a story. If I'm not telling you a story, I'm getting you some flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm putting you up on game.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab your attention by what I'm saying, and I'm gonna switch up my words. I'm gonna change the flow up here and there.
There you go.
But the point is, I just want to get that point across to you that listen to this and you will learn something.
Absolutely. They're going to get to know you. And I think when you really put yourself and pour yourself into your music, that's when you gain your most organic fan base.
Right.
Because you're giving them 100% you.
Right. I don't want to hear nothing that you just making up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All that
Like,
fugazi stuff, like it
Right.
sound good, but
Yeah.
people know what's real and what's not.
Did you really go through that? You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. You know, like straight storytelling, but you want to tell the truth.
Right.
Because people they gonna find out. They gonna dig a little bit and find out.
Especially as you start getting bigger, you know what I'm saying? People go look into your background.
Nah, for real. What is your ultimate goal with your music?
Make it to the next level. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Make it to the next level. Help give another opportunity for other artists out my city to come up. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Stuff like that.
There you go. Listen, I love that. It sounds like you're very selfless. And I love that. Some people are very selfish. It sounds like you're selfless, meaning that you want to put other people in a position to win.
Right. I got a song on my album. It said that like I don't care who come first, as long as I don't come last. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I like that. You need to like trademark that or something.
Yeah.
Put that on a shirt. I would wear that.
We got a lot of stuff coming. You know what I'm saying? I say a lot of stuff that be like clever or whatever. You'll be like that's
Yeah.
a slogan.
The wordplay is crazy.
Yeah.
Most definitely. But we get all our blessings from God, not from man.
Right.
So it's like when you out here blessing other people and putting them in positions, God's going to see that and he's going to continue to bless you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So keep doing your thing, bro. For anybody that's supporting you, rocking with you, I want you to look over here, talk to them right here. And what do you want to say to them right now?
I want to say appreciate all the love that I'm getting so far. The bank and Spot the Sign, we truly appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's what's up, man. You know, we gotta let the people know that are rocking with us that we
Right.
appreciate them. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate 'em. Every drop, split, all of it.
All that.
All of it.
Have you done? Are you familiar with what a dub plate is?
Not really.
So a dub plate is and this is something you may want to think about doing to capture the attention of the DJs, right? You know how like you can do DJ drops? Like a DJ drop is, hey, what's going on? This the bank. I'm checking in with DJ so-and-so. Like that's a DJ drop.
Okay.
A dub plate is where you actually have like an intro on your song. So whatever song you have, it's gonna take you probably a couple hours to do it, but get you a list of DJs and record an intro on for every DJ you know and put it on the beginning of your song. So you want to leave like an 8-bar intro open on your song. And you can talk over it. Hey, what's going on? This the bank. This my new song, and I'm checking with DJ so-and-so. You have a better chance of a DJ dropping your record if you put a custom intro on it and send it to them.
Right.
So just a little gem, a little something to think about when you put another single out. Reach out to some of the DJs you know and say, hey, bro, I want to do a dub plate. The DJ is going to know what a dub plate is. And say, what is your script? What do you want me to say? You know what I'm saying?
Sort of like a tag.
Exactly. Like how a DJ would host your mixtape and
Right.
talk over the intro, you're going to basically be doing that, but sending it to the DJ. I've got a lot of dub plates, and I tend to play those songs more because I like hearing my name at the beginning. So
Yeah.
just a little tip that you may want to do when you put a song out, reach out to some of them DJs and say, hey, I'm going to do this custom intro for you. Boom, and send it out to them and watch how they be rocking it. They going to put it on their Instagram because they love doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Bet that. Appreciate that.
Of
Drop the
course.
jewels on, man.
And that's what I try to do, man. You know, I feel like I'm an OG in this. You know, so I try to look out and just pass it because knowledge is power.
Right.
It's very powerful. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I can pass something along, that's what I'm gonna do. But before we get out of here, tell everybody where they can follow you at.
Y'all can follow me on all platforms, all social media platforms at The Bank 229. Except for Facebook, it's just gonna be The Bank, DABANK. Y'all can go get the album. It's out now on all platforms. The Come Up by The Bank. You feel me? Y'all go get everything. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's
All
out
that.
there.
Everywhere.
It's out there for 'em.
Most definitely. Anybody in particular that you want to just show some love and shout out?
I just want to say, give a shout out to the city, you know what I'm saying, for supporting me. Want to give a shout out to Atlanta. They welcome me up here, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't like I don't be going places. I be going places and people, they'll fool with me.
Nah, for real. He going to be with me on the 19th, you guys. September 19th. Y'all heard it at the Hilton. He going to be performing, blessing the stage as one of my special guests. He going to be in the magazine soon. You dig? I like your energy, bro. Like
Appreciate that.
you have good energy, like, and I just wanted to pay you some homage real quick because I encounter some real a-holes in this business sometimes, and I have to sometimes bite my tongue because I'm just like, dang. But that's one thing I learned early on is Bigger Rankin told me, he said, you're going to deal with a lot of people that you don't like, but that's just part of the business. So it's like when you come across someone who has good energy and they're polite, that's like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
So keep doing you. Last but not least, and this is the most important question, we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. We got my homie The Bank checking in. Tell the whole world what makes you the industry's most wanted.
What make me the industry most wanted, their voice. Y'all hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Straight like that.
Real.
Straight like that. He got that voice behind him. New music on the way. New visuals on the way.
Right.
Big shout out to Bank. We up out of here, you guys.